Hi guys, welcome to today's class. My name is Timothy. I'm a product designer, and on this channel, I'll be teaching you UI UX design, or let me just say, we'll be talking about designs. We'll be learning product design together, and we'll be using real world experience. I have experience working around digital products in fintech and also in Web3. If you are new here and you are yet to follow me on YouTube, you can consider subscribing to this channel so you can so you don't miss future updates and design tutorial that will be dropping on this channel. So today we are starting with Figma, getting started with Figma. So in today's class, I'll be putting you through what Figma is, the step and step process of getting started with Figma, where you can use Figma and what you can do with Figma as a beginner learning product design. So working with Figma. So like, I have some personal benefits, like some personal reasons why I choose working with Figma. Firstly, Figma is a cloud-based software, so I love it about that. I can access my files anywhere, anytime, and also okay, Figma has a desktop version. If you are interested in using, you can use desktop version of Figma. I mean desktop app of Figma, and you can also use your browser. You can use Chrome browser, and other browsers to access Figma. Then Figma has a large community. Yes, I love that about Figma. So there are existing large community for Figma already. So those are my preferences for working with Figma as a product designer. So in today's class, I'll be showing you the step by step process of getting started with Figma. So, like I said earlier, Figma is a software that is used by designers to make their designs. So, designers use Figma to design mobile application. You use Figma to design websites and other every digital product. Yes, you use Figma to design every digital product, and Figma is accessible for everyone. It's accessible for organizations. It's accessible for startup, for companies, and even for freelancer. Like I'm a freelancer and I use Figma, so come. So as a new user, you can just go through the website to see some things about Figma. And although I have a Figma account already, but we'll still start with get started for free. So if you are a new user, you can just click on get started for free, and you have a pop-up like this asking you to continue with your email or to get started with your personalized email. Sorry, asking you to continue with your Google Mail or with other email. You can use other email apart from your Google Mail. So, but I will just log in directly here since I have my account created already. So now you as a beginner, I'm using Chrome to access Figma right now. So you can also download. So if you want to download Figma, you can just go to figma.com/downloads. You can see figma.com/downloads, and you click on enter from there. So from the website directly, you can also download Figma. You can just come. You can download desktop app for you. If you are using MacBook, you can download the MacBook, and if you are using Windows, you can download for Windows. Then this mobile app is for Figma Mirror, so you can use Figma mobile app um on your iPhone, on iOS, on iPhone, and you can use it on your Android phone also. So you can download that. It's Figma Mirror actually. So there are limited things you can access your files from there. It's easy to navigate when you work on. I mostly use it when I do prototype. So it's very easy for navigation. And if you're having issue with your font synchronizing with your Figma, so you can download font installer for both iOS if you're using iOS, and if you are using what's it called? If you are using Windows, you can download that. You can download window font installer. So I have Figma already on my system, so I don't need to download. But this is just a link for you to download. So now let's come back here to our canvas. So we'll be starting with a new document. So I will come here. Okay, let me just walk you through on the home page. So this is your home, your dashboard, your Figma dashboard. So from here you can access your files, you can access your drafts, you can access all your projects all together. If you have multiple team, and you can access it from here. So you can access your resources, your library from here too. And also you can access your trash. Like if you have deleted files. I didn't have deleted file on this account. So then you can update your plans. Yes, you can update plans. So for beginner, this is a free account. I actually create this. This is not my working account. I create a new account for the purpose of this tutorial. So you can use a starter account, you can use a professional account. This is a paid account. You can use if you are using Figma as an organization, so you can also use organization accounts. And also, what other things? So if you have any team here, you can manage your team from here. So and if you didn't have any team, you can create team. So Figma on Figma free account, you can create team, but the file you are only limited to three files and three pages on your file. Yes, when we get to the canvas, I will show you that you're only limited. And also, you can access Figma community. Like I said, this is one of the main reasons why I love using Figma. Access to community. Figma has a very large community where you can communicate, where you can see designs, where you can see inspiration, where you can discover, just necessary resources that you need as a product designer. Then here you can manage your notification directly from here. So you can just get where you are mentioned and other notification that you have. You get them directly from here. You can access them from here. And here on your account menu here, you can change your theme. You can do some settings. You can get the desktop app directly from here too. And you can have multiple accounts. You can add other accounts. You can have more than one account on Figma if necessary, and you can also log out. Now, getting started with Figma. So let's go to our drafts now, and we want to create a new a new canvas. So I will come here. Okay, let's have a kind of a quick tour here. So here you can this is the design. This is for your Figma, for your canvas. This for Fig Jam. I will still have tutorial. I will have tutorial on all these Figma products. Everything we have here, we call them Figma products. We have design, that's for canvas for your design. We have Fig Jam. We have slides for presentation. We have Figma boards, Figma sites where you can design. You can publish your design to live websites. And we have Figma Make. Figma Make is Figma AI, yes, and it's also a design support artificial intelligence that is used by Figma. I think this Figma Make is the last product that was launched at the config this 2025 config, yeah, sorry, last year, yeah, 2025 config. So Figma Make was launched. That's Figma artificial intelligence. So we'll be creating a canvas here. So just click on design. And okay, so we have our canvas created already. So welcome to Figma. So this is your this is your Figma interface. So now understanding, the next thing we are moving to is understanding Figma interface. So in this tutorial is going to be in three parts. This is the first part. We have the second part and we have the third part. So in this tutorial, I will give you a kind of a quick walkthrough. I will walk you through Figma interface. We'll be touching the core part of Figma interface. So we'll be starting with the canvas. This is where you design. This is your canvas. This is where you design. Where you design everything you design. You work on Figma. This is where it is. Then here, this is your tools bar. Yeah, I call it tools bar. So this is your tools bar. I'll be explaining all these tools individually, their functionality, their names, and what you can do with them. So this is your tools bars. Then we have layer panels. Here, this is the section for your layer panel, the left side of your screen. So that's your layer panel. Then we have the properties panel. So this is your properties panel where you can manage properties of every element here. Let me just generalize them together. Every element you'll be using your shape, your color, your text, your line, what else, your picture, your image, your your video, yes, because you can import video to Figma, your GIF file, so where you can just manage the properties of every element you are bringing on board to use on Figma. So don't be confused. Don't be confused. Figma is very simple and easy to use as a beginner. So just follow this tutorial and pay attention. Yes, attention is very, very important. So pay attention to the tutorial, and I'm sure you will get used with Figma. So don't worry if if the interface is looking confusing for now. Don't just worry about that. So that's how it is. That's how it always looks like for a first timer, or let me say for a beginner learning Figma. So with time, with practice, you know, it will become familiar, and also it will become very easy for you to use. So now we are starting with our first canvas now. And let's get started. So this is our first file, and I will name it get getting started with Figma. Yeah. So I have his name already. So then, okay, before we move, I think we should start starting with the tools here. So what I'm going to do now, I'll just draw a frame. I'll just start with a frame. So in this tutorial, we'll be designing a mobile app. Yeah, we'll be designing our first mobile app from this I think at least on the third part of this course, we should be able to start designing our first mobile app. So I'll just draw a frame, just have a frame, something like this, or let me just make it, let me make it more standard. So I'll just draw a desktop frame. Yeah, a desktop frame. Okay, so I have a frame already. So I'll be putting you through how to use all these tools, Figma tools by here. So on the tools bar, this is the move tools. So you can also call it drop tools. So then you have other tools too under the sub tools under move. You can see this drop down arrow icon here. So we have sub tools like hand tools, we have scale tools. So now let me show you what hand tools does. So with hand tools, you can move around your canvas without moving the elements, or let me say without moving any of your elements. So you can just move around canvas. You can see I'm moving around my canvas and I didn't have any elements. My elements still remain intact. I'm actually not moving my element. I'm only moving around my canvas. I'm sorry, I zoom already. So let me just zoom back, or shift one. Okay, so I'm back to then I'm sorry, I'm used to shortcuts, but I will also be mentioning any shortcut I'm using, in this tutorial. I will also make sure I mention them, so you get familiar with those shortcuts. Then after that, we have your scaling tool. So with this scaling, you can use this to scale for equal proportion. Now let's go this way. I will just draw a let me draw a perfect square. So this is a perfect square of 800 by 800 pixel. So I have a perfect square of 800 by 800 pixels. So if I come to my scale here, you can see I have my scale here now. So I can change it to 400. So it's going 40. Let me change it to 400 so we can have it bigger. So you can see it's still giving me I have my what's it called, dimension logged. So and it's giving me the sizes in the layout still maintain equal proportion. So that's what you do with scale. Then I'll come back to drop move. So I call it drop to two actually. Now the next thing, okay, I can just have it here. I didn't like a crowded artboard. That's why you see me trying to make some delete. Then here I will click on this, and then another thing you need to know is that your recent tools, yes, the recent tools that you use will be the ones showing at the immediate screen of your tools bar. For example, now hand tools is the recent tools use. So if I go to other places, I go to other tools, or I do other things, hand tools will still maintain being the one showing. So and if move tools is the recent tool that I use here on this section, then it will be the only one showing. So I'm only saying that so you can get familiar with using, so it won't be like, okay, maybe when you are working you already selected hand tools and you try working around that thing, you need pick tools, you are like looking for your pick tools and it's still selecting our tools for you. So all you just need is to click on the drop down, then click on your move tools. Now we have other tools, like we have frame, there is frame, there is section, and there is slide. So I'll start with frame. So selecting a frame, you can draw a custom frame by yourself. You can just customize a frame of your size, and you can even set the dimension here. You can set the dimension for your frame from here. And also there are preset frame already. There are frames that have been preset by Figma already. There is frame for phone. You can see we have them Android compact, Android medium, different sizes already. We have presets for tablets, we have presets for desktop. You can see for MacBook here, MacBook Pro, desktop, wireframe, and TV. So I will collapse this again. We have presets for presentation. There are presets frame for watch, for paper, for social media, for Figma community, and the rest. So most time, if you are working on a mobile app design, you are designing a mobile app that is going to have responsiveness on iPhone and what's it called, on Android. So the best frame to use is iPhone iPhone 13 mini. This 375 by 812. Yes, 375 by 812 inches. Sorry, pixel. 375 by 812 pixel frame is the best when you are working on mobile app design. 20 is for screen size. So 1440 by 1024. Yes, 1440 by 1024. That's the frame size you use when you are working with for a desktop app. And if you are working for other, maybe for tablets, you have them on the preset already too. So then there is section. Now this section category perform many functions. There are some starter function, there are some advanced function. So actually you can categorize your designs into section. So let's do this now. So I will draw a section. I selected section already, so I have this section drawn already. So I can name it. I can just name it onboarding. Yes, onboarding. So I have it onboarding. So I can come to my frame here, select phone, iPhone 13 mini, drag it up here, in here. So most time, every designer has their model for work. Like myself, I love to label my job very well. So I love that, having it. So even that sense of perfection. So even if developer are working, I don't need to drop multiple notes for developer because I have everything labeled and well properly arranged already. So I can name this section title. Yes, section title. Then I will name this should be my splash screen. Yes, splash screen. Then come to my text tools, name is splash and onboarding. Okay, I will prefer using something around 48. Yeah, that's awesome. And I will prefer having it either semi bold. Yes, I think 48. Let me try 42. Yes, yes. Okay, so I feel I'm cool with this. So that's what your section, you can, with your section you can duplicate it, create other section just to have your job having it in different section and they are properly arranged. Then another benefit of this section is helps in prototyping. So when we get to prototyping section, there are some settings and some other things that makes prototyping more smooth and and flexible when you arrange your designs in sections. Then we have shape tools. So under shape tools here we have rectangle tools. You can draw rectangle tools. You can draw a custom tools. And if you want a perfect shape, you hold your shift key. So I have my shift key. I'm holding my shift key. Now you can see it's giving me a perfect shape, a perfect square. So we have on Figma, you have access to other shapes like line. Let's just draw it. I will not want to spend more time with this, but I still want to. I'll just be fast with it. I still want to, I didn't want to jump around, but I'm sure you have polygon tools. So there is star tools. and also you can import image or video. Now let's do a quick toy here. Now on this square, you can just set your square, you can set this dimension, you can set the corner. When we get to properties, I'll be putting you through all that. So but there's something I need to put you through for you to understand that you can have cants for your triangle, and for your polygon, and also for your star. So for polygon now, I can have 6 cants, you can see. So for your star, you can have, let's say, 10 cants. You can have multiple cants. But when we get to properties, when we get on the part, I think on the part two of this tutorial, when we get to property, I will explain that properly. So I just give you this so you can just have the kind of idea of what you can do with your shape. So and you can custom shape with, you can use all these rectangle, line, arrows, circle, and polygon, and start to draw other custom shape. When you get to, when we get to some advanced part, some advanced tutorial, we're putting you through how you can use all this shape to draw custom shape. You can use them to form an icon, to create icon, and just do great things on Figma. So then we have other tools. There is pen tools, there is pencil tools. So if you are for this class, for this beginners tutorial, we'll only be talking on pen tools. So if you are a designer already and you have experience, working with Adobe Illustrator or working with Photoshop, I think even this pen tools on Figma, yeah, pen tools on Figma work perfectly, just like it works on Photoshop. Yeah, if you have the knowledge of Photoshop before, it will help you using pen tools, navigating around pen tools on Figma. Yeah, so you can just let's just play around. Let's just draw anything. You can draw any shape. You can just do things with Figma. So and once you drop it and you double click it, you can still edit them. You can see, you can edit them. You can just draw any custom shape um with your what's it called, with your pen tools. Give it fake color, give it stroke color, give it gradients and other things. When we get to those property settings, we can work around something like that. Then here is your text tools. So with your text tools, you can add text to your design. So I can bring this here and just, sorry, let me just, so so it won't look like magic. So I this is my text tools and I have it selected. Then I will go to the canvas or anywhere, the frame where I want to have that text, where I want to have it written. Then come here and just my left click here, left click. Then you have the cursor, the typing cursor showing. So I can just say, I can just type welcome, welcome. Okay, click another text again, click outside, welcome at Timothy. Okay, so I have my text already here. So then I can now come to my text property, to change font, to change the style, the size, the line art and other thing. When we get to property, to the tutorial section for property, we'll fix that. So because of our time, we'll be moving to, then you also have comments tools here. So with this, you can leave comments for your, if you are working with team, you can leave comments for team. If you are working directly with a founder, you can leave comments for founder. So you can just drop any comments. I can just say, and just click on this. Then Figma make it very easy for you to pinpoint where you want to drop your comments. So the main comment I want to drop, speak more on this welcome. So I can just say, we design this, we design this. You can also mention art, and it will give suggestion of names. If you have names of maybe any other view on this file, but I didn't have any, so that's why nothing is popping up. So then I will drop my comment. So you can see my comment here, you can see my comment is showing. Then we have other tools here. So we have other action tools here. So we have action tools like you can, from here you can see your assets. You can also use plugin and width here. So now for assets here, now if you have any assets on this file, so it's easy for you to get them. But currently on this file I didn't have anything. Then you can also use some plugins. Yes, You can also use plugin. So you can use plugin like what are the plug? Okay, Iconify. Use plugin like Iconify for your icons. So there are many plugins. I will be dropping some plugins that you can use if you want to use as a designer. But let me say some plugins that you need to get familiar with as a designer, as a beginner. So I will be dropping them on my LinkedIn and on my Facebook account. So you can just run plugins. You can run which other plugin do I use? Variables to sorry, style to variables. I use styles to variables well. I use free pick plugin. I use free pick plugin. I use foundation, yes. Foundation color generator too. So I will be dropping the list of those let's just try foundation color generator. Let's run it. But I will not want this to take much of our time. But from this action menu here, action button here, you can actually access your assets, and you can also access some plugins that I use for design. So this is a plugin. I can use this to generate color. I can use it to generate a style. Then, but I don't use style for designs. I use variables. Then after generating with style, then I use variables. Sorry, I use another plugin, styles to variable, to convert my styles to variable. Then I do the settings and everything under my variable. So when we get there, we'll work around that. So then we have the drawing, we have the draw menu, we have the design menu, and we have developer mode. So this developer mode is for developers. So Figma gives developer, I think, HTML stuff for them um to be able to see the HTML, or is it HTML or CSS? I think HTML CSS code that developer can actually work with, for developer that are good with their stack development. So, but we cannot use this feature on the free account. So I'll go back to my design mode because it's a feature that only works on professional accounts. Yeah. So that's all for tools bar. So stay tuned for the second part of this tutorial, where I'll be walking us through properties. Yes, how you can use properties as a designer. That we have different properties. You can see when I have text selected, you can see the properties showing for text. If I have shape selected, you can see the properties change to shape property. If I have frame selected, the properties also change to frame property. So if I import image, I don't want to waste time with that. So or let's just quickly do that. Shape, import image. So if I should import image down here now, so let's just import this image. So you can see the properties for the image too. So thank you guys for following. Please subscribe, consider subscribing to this channel, and stay tuned for the next tutorial on the part 2 of getting started with Figma. On the part 2, I'll be walking you through properties and layer together, and we are going to make it fast and easy for beginners to learn and understand using Figma. Thank you very much, and see you in my next video.